Welcome to our YouTube channel, Local Teachers. మా ఛానల్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకున్న వాళ్ళందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు. మీరు మా వద్ద నమ్మకం పెట్టుకొని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకున్నందుకు కంపల్సరీ మీ నమ్మకాన్ని నెరవేర్చుకునే ప్రయత్నం చేస్తాం. Today we are going to discuss convex mirrors. So here convex mirror is nothing but the reflecting surface is bulged outside. That mirror is called convex mirror. So here, for suppose consider here is plane mirror. So the surface is like this. So here this is curved surface. Okay. So here it is the inward bulge. That means inside is small, outside is rough. So this is concave mirror. Okay. But in here we are going to discuss convex mirror. So here the outside surface of the mirror is bulged. So here, so this side, inner side is rough and outside is smooth. So this mirror is called convex mirror. So here today we are entered somewhat depth regarding this convex mirror. So here first consider a convex mirror. So here inside is rough, outside is smooth. If we keep in front of a light source or in front of sunlight, so the incident rays which are traveling in parallel with the principal axis. So here this is the principal axis. So here we are consider four incident rays which are traveling in parallel with the principal axis. So after incident, they are in diverging nature. So diverging in nature is nothing but so they will move in different directions. So observe here. So if we extend the rays back of the mirror, they will meet at a common point. They will meet at a common point. So here this common point is called focus. This common point is called focus. So not only meet at a common point, if we observe carefully, for suppose consider a man is here, he is looking towards the red. So here that seems to be the rays are seems to be coming from focus only. Here the midpoint of this convex mirror is called pole. Okay, here so a line is drawn through pole, focus, and center of curvature is called principal axis. So this is exactly similar to the concave mirror. In the concave mirror also we have principal axis, we have pole, we have focus, and we have center of curvature. So here let us go for normal. How we are going to draw the normal? So here just from the incident point, just draw a line, extend a line towards the center of curvature. This line is called normal line. Normal line. So which bisects this angle. Okay, so here this angle will it bisects equally. Rules to draw ray diagrams. The ray diagrams. So here in order to draw the ray diagram for this convex mirror, first of all we have to know the three rules which is similar to the concave mirror. In that rule 1. So the ray traveling The the incident ray traveling in parallel with the principal axis after reflection it seems to be came from focus. So here, so just we will draw it. So this is principal axis. Okay. So here, so this is the incident ray which is fall on the convex mirror. It is diverged. Okay. So if we observe carefully, so this diverged or reflected ray seems to be come from focus. Next here the second point is the incident ray which is in the direction towards focus after reflection it will travel in parallel with principal axis. So here we will draw the ray diagram of this convex mirror. Okay, so the inner side is rough and outer is soft. So principal axis. So here, so this is its focus and this is its center of curvature. So the ray which is in the direction to focus, so after incident, so when it is incident on the convex mirror, it will travel in parallel with the principal axis. But here number 3, the incident ray in direction to center of curvature get reflected in same part. Okay, so just draw the ray diagram for that. So this is convex mirror and this is a principal axis. So this is its F focus. So here this is C, center of curvature. So the ray which is in direction towards this center of curvature, so this is incident ray, so it will reflect in the same way. So here by considering these 3 rules, here we have to draw the ray diagrams for this convex mirror. Okay, so ray diagrams. Okay, so in this ray diagram, first here I am considering number 1, object is placed at infinity. So I am considering here object is placed at infinity distance. infinity distance. So here I am drawing the ray diagram for that. Here this is a convex mirror. So it is a principal axis. So it is its focus and it is its center of curvature. So it is its P. So the distance between P and C is nothing but radius of curvature, and the distance between P and F is called focal length. Okay, so here, so when the object is distant at infinity distance, the incident ray which are travel in parallel with the principal axis. Okay, so here in this way, the incident rays will come and they will diverge. They will diverge. If we extend the reflected rays back of the mirror, they will meet at a common point. So at this common point, the image is formed. At this common point, at this focus point, the image is formed. Okay, so here when the object is placed at infinity, so the image is formed at focus. So in case of concave mirror also, when the object is at infinity, so the image is formed at focus only. So next we go for next position. So when object is placed beyond C, beyond C. So that is nothing but center of curvature. So here, when the object is placed beyond C, for that we will draw a ray diagram. Okay, so here, so this is the principal axis. So here, this is focus, and this is center of curvature. So here we placed the object in front of the convex mirror beyond C. Consider the same distance here F, consider the same distance here C, and we place the object here. So this is object. So here first consider the parallel incident ray which incident on the convex mirror and it will diverge. Okay, so here if we extend that, it will meet at a point focus. Okay, next I am considering the incident ray from the top of the object. So which is towards center of curvature. So which is towards center of curvature. Okay, so here this interaction of the two reflected rays will take place. So here this represents, so this line represents, so here this is image of the object. So here if we observe the image is formed back of mirror. Next it is diminished, erected, and the important is it is a virtual image. Why it is virtual image? It will not cut on paper screen, so that can be saw by only our eyes. So that is the specialty of virtual image. So here if we observe carefully this ray diagram, if we keep object in front of this convex mirror beyond C2 up to this pole. So irrespective of the position, wherever you may place this object in front of the convex mirror, the image is formed back of the mirror in between this F and P only. In between this F and P only, the image is formed. So the formed image is, it is diminished, erected, and it is formed back of the mirror, and it is a virtual image. Okay, next here we are going to discuss application of convex mirrors. So here basically we are going to apply these convex mirrors in two purposes. One is rear view mirrors. So in the vehicles we are using this rear view mirrors. That means here the big object will be compact and it will be appeared in our side mirror. Next, in the vigilance purpose, so in vigilance cameras in the public places, we are going to use this convex mirror. So this is the story regarding this convex mirror.